So it is with a heavy heart that I must report that the ultimate Power Ranger, Jason David Frank, has died. Supposedly, he took his own life. It took a long time to confirm this because no major website was reporting on this, so I didn't know if this was like an online hoax or not. But like the hashtag show, they reported about this, but I could not get their webpage to come up. I don't know what the deal with them is. And so tons of people online are saying like, rest in peace. And the Iron Sheik from wrestling talk about like rest in peace because they met each other one time. And I'm just like, is this true? Is this not? Like, what the world is going on? And so yes, it is true. He took his own life today. I can't believe it. Like that dude, like Tommy, talking about Tommy, not like Tommy was my favorite Power Ranger. The dude was like the Mighty Morphin Green Ranger, Mighty Morphin White, Red Zeo and Red Turbo Ranger, the Black Dino Thunder Ranger, and in the comics he was Lord Draken. This dude was like legendary in Power Rangers. He was like a MMA fighter and won every single match and stuff. He has like four kids, and it's just like, man, I feel so sorry for them. Like, and this is the second Power Ranger to take his own life. The first one was, the Red Ninja Storm Ranger. And holy crap, like first Kevin Conroy and now this. It's like when people have demons, because Jason had demons, like he did, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know to the extent, but when I was trying to confirm this on like see if TMZ was reporting on this, I searched his name on TMZ, and a couple of months ago, him and his wife filed for divorce. And I'm not going to go into the details, but you can read yourself. But it's pretty disturbing, like very, very, very disturbing. So he had demons, and one thing she cites is like his cruelty and attitude, which yeah, that dude had an attitude. Like if you ever like, researched him online or talked to some of the fans or whatever, like he has like a temper and stuff like that. You've seen it in interviews and just all kind of stuff. But still, when you have demons, man, you have to work on them. You have to get them fixed, and taking your own life is not the case. And this is gonna hurt. Like, this is gonna hurt a lot because this dude was beloved in the Power Ranger community. Like, people adored that dude. People took up martial arts because of that dude. And he was literally the ultimate like Power Ranger. Like the dude held like four different powers in like, an entire like series, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of stuff must have been happening to that dude. Like a lot of stuff must have been happening to that dude because he been making some strange announcements this year. He's talked about how he's done with like Power Rangers and stuff. And how he wasn't gonna come back for the 30th anniversary. Like, cause I mean, that was like the strangest thing like fans were like thinking. And of course, a lot of fans have been turning on him lately for like a lot of different reasons. Because he said he was done with Power Rangers because of the Austin St. John feud and everything. Um, what is it? And just other stuff that like he said in the past, and also the Tommy hype when it comes to Hasbro and how they're always pushing out Tommy toys. So a lot of fans started turning on him. So this dude was like going through like a lot of stuff this year. And when people go through stuff, you have to talk to somebody who's reasonable. You have to talk to like a counselor or something. And taking your own life never works. It's literally letting the people who got you down win, and you never want them to win. You always want them to fail, and you want yourself to succeed. And so, even though I'm not gonna justify like his temper or like what the world happened in his marriage, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like, and how he like treated people and stuff like that, I'm not gonna justify that. But what I will say, this does hurt, and it does suck to like lose like a person people like idolize, you know what I'm saying? or at least the character, and some people idolized him. Like, I normally don't make rest in peace videos. I've only made two. Because whenever a celebrity dies, I just say rest in peace in the actual video, but I never actually make a video on them. But like, I'm a huge Power Ranger fan. Now, I'm not a fanboy to where I will worship a human being, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, especially if they done wrong. But I can respect them to a certain degree, you know what I'm saying? And I love Power Rangers Death. Like, heck, crap, dude. Like, I was gonna actually make a Mighty Morphin Green Ranger, like, when he first showed up and everything. And because I've been doing Power Ranger videos, but I stopped for a while because I've been doing other stuff. But like, I planned on like, you know, making a video on his like Tommy's first appearance, because that was such an epic thing in Power Rangers that will go down in history and stuff. And like, you know what I'm saying? And I put it off for so long. And god crap, dude, like he's gone. Like what the oh, this sucks, man. This like really, really, really sucks. Cause he's freaking Tommy, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this dude will go to conventions. I heard he bought like this other Power Ranger dude like a car. There was one fan who couldn't pay for like none of his merch because on eBay, the vultures, they priced it up to like $500. Supposedly he bought like that fan like one of his merch and signed it and stuff. And he's always signing stuff for like fans and stuff. I don't know his price rate. I know Austin is like expensive. I ain't even gonna get into Austin. That dude, like, I'm not even gonna get into Austin because like I would be actually surprised if Austin even says anything on Jason's passing, because those two had a heated rivalry that still lasted to this day. Like, people thought they patched things up, but then when Austin was on like Power Ranger Playback, yeah, it's still going on and stuff. And I'm not even gonna get into that because there's two sides to a different story, and like there's just two sides to a different story. And I believe both men are not innocent, and I believe both men had a contribution in that feud. And so like, yeah. And so like, but then there's always so many like kooky stories you hear about Jason from other Power Rangers. Like, whoever worked with him always talking about how much he pranked them so much, because he was like a goofball and everything. Like the Christopher dude from In Space, the Red Ranger, he said that literally Jason David Frank is the reason why there's such tight security on like, the Power Rangers set. Now, the reason why they can't take like costumes and stuff, because they said that dude was just like take like lift stuff left and right. There was a story about how he pulled the ultimate prank on this one dude, I think, who used to hire people in Power Rangers. He used to work for Power Rangers back in the day. He's like some type of like higher up person. Jason literally took his desk from his office and hid it somewhere. And the desk is pretty big. But that's the kind of prankster that he is and stuff, and it's just like, and it's just like totally sucks. But he did put aside his differences with like, Austin for that 2017 Power Ranger movie. And they show up at the red carpet with the Morphers in hand and took a picture. And so it's not like he's an ultimate terrible person. It's just he had demons, you know what I'm saying? He's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But he had demons, and I wish he would have got those fixed before he took his life and stuff. Man, it just sucks. And it also sucks because the other Red Ranger dude who took his life, he had very bad demons towards the end. And like, his wife put out an article. This is the other dude from Ninja Storm. His wife put out an article that was kind of like, holy crap, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I've never talked about like his passing and stuff, because it's just that's just too much. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I really don't like getting into Power Rangers, like, personal lives and everything. Um, 'Cause, like, trust me, if you research some of these former Power Rangers, boy, it will make your head spin. And so, like, yeah. So I'm just gonna say, rest in peace, Jason David Franks. Rest in peace, Tommy. God, we're never gonna see him ever again in Power Rangers, man. But at least at least his last appearance in Power Rangers, even though it wasn't a perfect crossover and it was too Tommy heavy, at least he went out in Power Rangers on a good note. We know it's confirmed he has a kid in Power Rangers. Him and Kat might be married. I don't know. That's still debatable. Um, he had that Master Morpher. Like, the dude was the ultimate Power Rangers. And he had an amazing, crazy episode in Dino Thunder where, like, all his past Rangers just came from the past, and he had to Tommy had to deal with his, like, past, like, Ranger cells, and it was just an awesome episode and stuff. This is gonna suck so bad. He was just like a cool Power Ranger dude, you know what I'm saying? Tommy and stuff, and if only Jason would have just, like, got his demons, like, in order and got them fit. That's the one sucky thing about Hollywood, is that it brings on a bunch of demons, and a lot of people don't know how to deal with them.